The first is getting them to a demo. And that's when, hey, Mr. Johnson, you know what? I think we could do business with each other. You like my direct offer. You are a client that can afford to buy what I have to sell. You definitely have a business in place that can handle these new booked appointments. Would you like to schedule 45 minutes where you can see my face, see my screen, and ultimately show how this program works, how much it costs, and when you can get your result? They'll say yes. And you do a demo, right? And your demo has three big parts. At least my demo has three big parts. The first is the onboarding questions, which are really not onboarding questions or onboarding forms. They are, like, I use that term, but that's just to get them into the idea of like, all right, I'm going to be paying Jeff money. They're more like a client questionnaire, kind of like when you go to a doctor or dentist, or like, tell me what's wrong with your knee, right? So the onboarding questions, and then I show them the demo of how the darn thing works, and then I close them, which is like, hey, you need to pay your invoice. It's going to take you X number of days and X number of time to actually get this thing up and running. Do it now. Stay on the line while you're getting your payment details taken care of, something like that, right? And then after that is the real onboarding. Let me just change this to client questions. So here, onboarding forms, right? Inside of these onboarding forms, you need information from your client. Like, you cannot actually do your job unless you have certain things from them. For example, access to their Facebook page. Required. I need that. Maybe you need access to their ad account too. Cool. I also need them to fill out some like basic questions about their business, an offer form, their follow-up automation form, their story, or their soap opera sequence form, things like that. Just, these are things you have to do. It'd be no different than if, like, hey, here's $5,000 for the nose job. They're going to have you fill out forms. Same exact process. You hire lawyers, same exact process. Hire an accountant, same exact process, right? You can't just see you later, bye, right? You can't just, campaigns are live. I wish, right? But you have to ask clients certain questions. And my challenge so far with my agency journey, where we went from 0 to 10K in 6 weeks, was now that they've paid me, they need to fill out stuff which they would never do. They're always waiting. They're like, what are we supposed to do now? I'm like, fill out the form. And so I text it to them and they ask questions. It's like a whole shit show, right? So instead of having onboarding forms, I now have an onboarding area where it's literally a video of my face walking them through the form beneath the video. It's like literally a video right here, and then the form is right here. It's automating, or the systematizing, or pre-conquering objections, or whatever it was. Like, I was literally just walking them through the form. That's it. I'm now going through Alex Becker's Hyros onboarding. Same exact process. It's literally just a video explaining the form below, do the form, that's it. So we did that, and it works pretty darn well.